Fastlane wasn't all that. Well, I watched what did I watch? I watched Fastlane, and at the same time I was watching Fastlane, I was watching GCW, The Art of War Games.
I could have went to the
It was crazy.
I could have went to the VCW show. So evidently Logan East LaRose retiring.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I saw his tweet,
I was like, man, that 1% stupid.
and I saw you comment that literally as he posted that.
Yeah, 1% stupid.
And
That's
I think what's the name? Boar. Boar is the current world champion.
he's champ.
Dirty Money is the U.S. champ.
Yeah,
That was his name, Dirty Money, right?
Yeah, dirty. And it's weird because Logan is tag champs with the Reason. Their team name is NRG.
And then didn't you say the Golden Peaky Society broke up?
No, they didn't break up. Not
They were
yet.
close though. They were close because we thought one was going to turn at the show, right?
I thought so.
Yeah.
But they had won the championships after that. They just lost them at the show. And Tony and I went to go see Matt Cardona.
Oh.
Because then that was when the next show they had NRG. They took on Boar and what's her name?
Steph DeLander?
No. Erica Lee.
Well, also, while we're on the topic of wrestling, before we get into sports, because we're going to get into a lot of football this weekend. It was just a lot of football this weekend, people. First of all, how y'all doing?
And Joe Biden is obviously the third black president in the United States.
All right, you're going to have to explain that before we get into the long of football, because I saw that tweet and I didn't read it, and I want to know what it's about.
I think we found the Ooga Booga take of the year.
Is it that?
So
all right, so brief. All right, before we get into anything sports or wrestling related, explain this.
So it was an opinionated piece.
Okay.
And the person was like that Joe Biden is the third black president in United States history. Assuming that Barack Obama wasn't the first black president, because the first black president in this opinionated article was Bill Clinton.
He was well he can't be because black men don't cheat.
No. Well, that too. But no. Crime bill.
Yeah.
And I know that it was supported by the by the Congressional Black Caucus and all these other black people. But no. That man is white. And there's nothing wrong.
He's a white man. A white man.
There's nothing wrong with him being a white man. He's just not black. We've had one black president. And if you ask, and if you ask somebody like Tariq Nasheed, we've never had a black American president. But that's like a whole nother angle of being black, I guess, in America. Because the FBA, they don't really rock with like other black people of the diaspora.
The FBA?
Foundation of Black Americans.
Is that Tariq?
That's what Tariq is like. I guess he's the head of.
So to him, The Rock isn't black.
To like 45% of the wrestling community, The Rock isn't black. What do you mean?
So Roman Reigns isn't black then, is what I'm hearing.
No, he's not black at all anyway. What are you talking about? He's Samoan.
I know he's Samoan.
Person of color.
I know they're all Samoan. Everybody in that family is all Samoan. Besides The Rock, because he's half black. Well, he's half and half. He's half Samoan, half black.
Yeah, he said that in the promo when he was cutting a promo with Umaga. That was so when people had that whole argument about him not claiming himself to be black.
The Rock or Roman?
The Rock.
Okay.
Because you remember the whole Kofi thing, it was like, oh no, Kofi's gonna be the first black champion in ever.
Kofi is the first African born champion.
Exactly.
He's from West Africa.
They were trying to say Kofi will be the first black. No, like The Rock literally won it like 5 times. But he doesn't claim himself to be. Okay, so what is this? I myself am half black, half Samoan. So then my thing was, so if The Rock isn't black because he's not fully black, you must be willing to submit the fact that we've never had a fully black. So we've never had a black president because Barack Obama is not fully black. But you're not willing to do that, so shut up. And for full context, Barack Obama is black. That's not
He is very black.
very, very much black.
He is very
Only like 2 shades lighter than me. That's the crazy part.
yeah. even if like he's not like what black on principle, that man has done some pretty black stuff. This man releases his playlist every year.
His playlist kind of slaps. I just can't listen to it.
No, I was gonna say he releases his playlist every year, and every year it's kind of dope. Yeah, I find every year. I find 1 or 2 songs I've heard throughout the year, and I'm like, all right.
Like I trust his taste in music.
I do that. This man. Here's what else he did. This man was balling up the other senators at the White House.
The man is a baller. What do you mean?
This man was. Then
he put a.
What did he do? I think he was visiting somewhere. He was visiting like a university or somewhere. And before he left the gym, he was like, "Here, let me see the ball. Let me see the rock right quick."
I remember this.
Splashed three threes right in front of everybody, and then walked out. This man sat. This is one of my favorite moments. Every year for March Madness, ESPN would go into the Oval Office and be like, "Mr. President, what are your picks for the tournament this year?" They would call it Barackatology. That's a real thing.
That's corny. That's corny.
It was corny, but I thought it was cool. I thought seeing them on there every year was kind of cool. It was. But then they had this man sat courtside at a Georgetown game in DC when they were playing Duke, and was at like halftime. He hopped on the commentary and was giving analysis.
The dude, I'm really starting to think that you don't really have to know too much about sports to know to be a sports commentator.
That's fair.
Let's look at Stephen A. Smith. We'll get to Stephen A. Smith later on.
Yeah,
but
I got
sent you in the group chat. It's regarding Date Prescoot.
Regarding who?
Dak Prescott.
Oh man, I don't want what the. No, I saw this.
Can we just go ahead and talk about that? This is why not everybody needs to be a commentator or sports.
Who the fuck is Dante Whitner?
You don't know Dante Hittner?
I meant must have been a while, but look,
you don't know. No, you don't know Dante Hittner.
Look, as a Cowboys fan, I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say Dak is perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my breath saying that. He's not. There's a lot of stuff wrong with this dude. But one thing I will attribute to it, it didn't help. If he didn't have that ankle injury where he snapped his leg in half, we would probably be a different player.
I'm going to ask you this. How many quarterbacks would you take over Dak Prescott right now?
Not too many. I'm not even going to like right now in this season.
Let's break it down. Let's look at the NFC.
Okay, so nobody in our division.
Let's see.
Well, no, I wouldn't take Daniel Jones.
Huh? I could see taking Jalen over that.
Let me finish. In our division, I'm not taking Sam Howell.
Absolutely not.
I'm not taking Daniel Jones.
No.
At all. No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
For Daniel Jones.
I may take Jalen Hurts. I'll take Jalen Hurts. Okay.
I can see Jalen.
I'm not taking Jordan Love.
So, okay, we're in the North. No.
I'm not taking Jordan Love. Who else is in there? I'm not taking Justin Fields.
No.
Actually, no. With Justin Fields, if you develop Justin Fields
right now, absolutely, it's a definitely no.
If you develop Justin Fields, maybe. I'm not taking Kirk Cousins.
No.
And then who else?
Goff.
Who else over there?
I may take Goff.
Maybe take Jared Goff. Maybe.
Goff.
And the South.
South.
I'm not taking Garrett Carr.
Baker.
Not taking Bryce Young.
Oh, no. Baker?
I may take Baker.
I'm not taking Baker not over Dak.
Not over Dak.
Not over Dak. Who else? We got the Falcons, Saints, Panthers.
Desmond Ritter.
No, no,
No.
no. So now we're down to the NFC West. I'm taking Purdy. I'm taking Purdy over.
I take clearly after what's happened the last 3 times you played, I take
Purdy
Brock.
has been like the
I can't even do. Yeah, I take Brock. I don't know about Geno. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Geno now. That's the thing because
I'm not taking Josh. One thing to sure, I'm not taking Josh Dobbs.
No.
And then who else?
Been balling.
Who else is left?
Stafford.
Maybe.
Mm-mm.
It's close. It's close.
The closest.
Mind you, when I said maybes,
take Brock.
When I said maybes, I put them on the same level as Dak. There are only 2 people I'm taking over Dak in the entire NFC right now. That's Jalen Hurts. That's even maybe Jalen Hurts. And I always say that because he plays for the Eagles. And Brock Purdy. Mind you, here's the other thing about watching that game.
Brock and maybe Geno.
Stafford, also Matt Stafford.
And Goff.
And Goff. But mind you, they're all on that same level. Here's the thing. Watching that game, here's the thing about the 49ers you have to keep in mind. I don't hate the 49ers. I don't.
I do.
Well, you do. You have to hate them on principle. The 49ers to you are what the Eagles are to me.
Basically.
Like that's how it is. You have to hate them on principle. I hate the Eagles on
principle. Not tonight. We're streaming tonight.
So like I don't hate the 49ers. Mostly one because they're my dad's team. And I think it'd be nice to watch the Super Bowl with him and the 49ers win. Like watching Super Bowl with my dad.
Let's not say we did.
Was that me or for me or what?
No, yeah, that was you. Let's not say we did.
I mean, I'm just saying I just think it would be nice.
Do you know how rough it was to sit there and watch the Rams win the Super Bowl 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, I can't imagine that, honestly.
Met my aunt.
No.
You'll be meeting her soon.
Well, then again, for the Rams, I do have a Rams fan at work. I know a Rams fan at work, and I know he was pretty hyped about that.
Hold on, I have a comment. Hate the Niners. They're 5-0 and have the best defense. Oh, okay, and
nobody said we hated the. Who said we hated the Niners?
Me. I said I hate the Niners.
You have to. He has to hate the Niners. He's a Seahawks fan.
Yeah, it was so disappointing because one of the kids came to school today with the jersey. I love the early 2000s Niners jerseys. He had a Frank Gore jersey one. I love those jerseys. I wish they bring those back. I looked at him with the most disappointed look on my face. I was like, "Come on, bro."
If anything in the AFC, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes over Dak because I mean,
no, that's no question. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes.
Look at what Patrick Mahomes is doing is the way he goes is like illegal almost. I'm not taking Josh Allen because Josh Allen doesn't have better.
Later on,
Josh Allen is not better than Dak Prescott.
I trust Dak Prescott to take care of the ball more than I do Josh.
Yeah, Allen. Josh Allen is not better than
Dak
Prescott.
Allen again shows himself.
He's not. He's just not.
Josh Allen has lost to Josh Allen twice. Josh Allen all day.
Crazy.
This man
losing twice.
Josh Allen.
Losing twice to the Jaguars is crazy.
Losing twice to Josh Allen is even more crazier. All right, so let's look at the AFC. Let's start with West since we started off there. Pat, definitely. Herbo, no.
We're about to play. Every time the Cowboys have played the Chargers,
absolutely not.
No, I'm not taking. And who else? The Raiders.
Jimmy G.
No.
No.
I will forever say I think he got lucky in that one time before he left when they beat us 23-17.
I think Jimmy G is basically the new Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Journeyman.
It's going to start soon.
That's fair.
I don't see him being a long term
or Andy Dalton.
Right. I don't see Jimmy G being the long term solution for
a short term problem. A short term solution for a long term problem.
Yeah. To the north we have
Burrow. Ooh, I love Burrow, but
I'm taking Burrow.
I actually would too. His accuracy.
Yeah. That might be the only person that
Burrow behind our line would be better.
Oh yeah, that's a scary.
I'm going to say this now. Burrow, Bryce Young. Burrow and Bryce Young are going to get killed because of their offensive lines.
Unalive.
They're going to get unalive.
Destroyed.
Yeah, they're going to get buried because of their offensive lines, and it's not going to be fun.
Buried. Definitely not Deshaun Watson.
No.
As one YouTuber that I would listen to all the time, Groper Cleveland.
Not taking Kenny Pickett.
No, not taking Kenny Pickett off.
Yeah, no.
And Lamar?
He's versatile. He's versatile, and he's got a cannon.
Lamar needs some legitimate receivers that are not going to drop every single pass he throws to him.
Lamar has a cannon.
I'm going to say I'm going to take Lamar.
No, I would take Lamar because he's more versatile, and I know if he runs the ball, he can get somewhere.
So far on the AFC side, we're at
Burrow, Mahomes, and Jackson.
Not Deshaun, but Lamar. Let's go East. Mac Jones.
I don't think there's anybody in the East I would take. Because there's Josh Allen, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, and Tua. And no. No.
Tua, I'm going to say no just because I don't know about his health situation.
That's what I'm saying.
If it weren't for his health situation, I'm taking Tua.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's the only reason I'm not going to take Tua. Down south, we have who's down south?
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud, not yet.
Unproven.
Not yet.
You have AR-15, unproven.
Well, AR-5.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Speaking of
his
Austin Reeves.
There's a lot of unproven guys.
Was it CJ Stroud?
Sunshine.
Again, he's got that versatility.
I'm going to take Dak with Sunshine.
Yeah.
And what's the last thing we're looking at? Oh, Tannehill.
No.
So we'll be at 3 or 4. We at 3 or 4.
So Burrow, Mahomes, and Lamar.
We didn't name 7 quarterbacks that we take over.
Burrow, Mahomes, and Lamar, and then that's on the AFC, and then the NFC.
Subtext.
Huh?
No, somebody just followed me on TikTok. That's all.
Okay. And AFC, NFC, Jalen, and Purdy.
Yeah, that's it, Gino. But that was it.
And so that's what, 5? It's 5?
Very, very, very few.
So that's only out of 32 teams, there are only 5 quarterbacks I would take over Dak Prescott.
Okay, he had a really bad game last night. He played against one of the best defenses in the league. Here's my thing. Here's the whole thing. I watched every single second of that game. People left before I did. I stayed there and watched us get messed up. Get jacked up.
Yeah, I watched it. But the whole time what I was thinking is that if there are anybody, the 49ers fans around me were like, did y'all not expect this to happen?
Look, I got Cowboy fans I work with at work. I looked at him and was like, look, dog, we got to see them twice. I'm scared.
The only reason why I was saying they were going to win is because I'm a fan of my team. I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to lose. Because you have to go into every game believing your team can win.
Right.
That's not crazy, is it? That's not insane logic, is it?
Look, I know when it comes down to the Niners, I'm just hoping that we can actually make a game out of it, unlike that playoff game.
I'm just saying, that's not insane logic to have, is it?
No. See, like I told you, that's the typical regular fan, not that super fan that's walking around like, we them boys, we got that, we got the chisel of the dawn is me.
I've been a fan for years, but I know our limits.
Yeah.
I'm aware of our limits, but I'm also aware of the fact that, man, if we really put it together, we can pull this off.
And the thing was, it is something about the coaching that Shanahan does. And he's like his dad, honestly.
Only he does. The only difference between Mike. The only difference between Mike and Kyle right now is that Kyle hasn't put one of his quarterbacks out when he has a terrible knee, and made him stay in the game.
All right. First of all, let's not kind of. He also did blow a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl.
Well, that too.
So just like his pops, Kyle has his things.
They're flawed. They're both flawed.
And the thing is, Kyle is borderline unbeatable in the regular season. It comes to a point where, what are you talking about? When it comes down to the playoffs, that Kyle kind of something happens. I can't explain it. You go to when they finally made the Super Bowl in, what was it, 2020? Well, it was February 2020. They had a 2-possession lead going to the fourth quarter, and just flat out blew it. And Patrick Mahomes didn't play good at all.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes did what Patrick Mahomes does. He finds a way.
I think the next year was
the Rams in the NFC Championship game.
No. The next year was that was the Patriots destroying. Yeah, the Patriots beat the Rams. What happened to the Niners that year?
Wait, 2020 wasn't Patriots.
That was Buccaneers. That
was Buccaneers Chiefs.
So what happened to the 49ers that year?
They played the Rams.
No,
that was the next year.
They made the playoffs that year.
I don't think so. The next year they beat us. Then they played the Rams, and Jimmy G blew it.
And that was the thing, because it was always said that and it's like the 49ers always beat the Rams in the regular season, but when it mattered the most in the playoffs, they folded. And then go back to last year. Granted, Purdy got injured. Josh Johnson was hurt. It was almost to the point where they were going to have to use Christian McCaffrey to play quarterback for the rest of the game. And I don't know if Christian McCaffrey is really that elite. I don't know his passing strengths. So it just led to them having to rely on Wildcat for the majority of the game. By the time they got a quarterback back in there, it was basically over. So he's very flawed. But regular season, let's look at the schedule real quick, because I am struggling to figure out who is going to be the most likely to beat them. Because honestly, maybe the Rams. Seattle could probably sneak one on them, but it's going to be one of them games where my blood pressure is going to be high.
Oh, we're probably going to be in the same house for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we will be in the same house for that.
Yeah. All right, so they have a bye this week. No. They play the Browns.
So here's what I think.
Vikings, dub.
Here's what I think.
Maybe.
Are we talking about the Seahawks or the 49ers? We're talking about the 49ers, right? The Niners are playing the Eagles this season, in the regular season.
They are they?
Yes.
But it must be in December. Because we have them, we play, so our first meeting with them looks like a Easter game. Is that Easter?
Oh, that's just great. Vander Esch is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks because of his neck injury.
Oh, gosh. Is the 23rd Thanksgiving? We have a prime. We played in prime time, so I'm trying to see if that's Thanksgiving.
The 23rd is Thanksgiving.
Oh, gosh. They're about to get us back for that 2013 Thanksgiving game. I remember that Thanksgiving game because that was Russell Wilson destroying Kaepernick that game. So we see them on the 23rd and then the 10th of December.
Yeah, the Eagles play the 49ers December 3rd.
So they have a good stretch towards the end of the season. Seattle Eagles, Seattle.
They have us right now after the performance we put on. They have us beat. This is December 10th when we play the Eagles the second time. They have us beating the Eagles 56% to 43%.
I think y'all could probably get them in the playoffs.
Who, the Eagles or the Niners?
If y'all were to see the Niners again in the playoffs, I think y'all could probably get them.
I admire your faith.
It's been close. So the thing is, it's been close the last few times. Just a string of bad luck. You had the ridiculous run down the middle of the field with no timeouts.
No, what's worse about that one killed me. What killed me about that one is that the
ref.
Yes. Why was the ref way back there?
Well, that was the whole thing, and I guess he's the only one that could touch the ball, which is stupid. Especially if if you're in like in a situation like that where somebody's got to touch, a ref has got to touch the ball.
Yeah.
Well, let this one do it, and then y'all hurry up, get in place. But yeah, I guess you're at their mercy there, which I don't like. There's two. I guess one is a group of people and the other is a person. There's two people or groups of people that I am getting sick and tired of being an influence in games. The
Referees
and Taylor Swift. I don't know if you've seen some of my TikToks as of late. The Swishies and Taylor Swift are ruining football.
Well, yeah, no, because like I saw that, I saw the first time, I was like, oh wow, whatever. Then it's like I saw on TikTok a whole bunch of people saying Taylor Swift has made Travis Kelce famous and vice versa, and I'm like,
she did what?
Yeah, there was a whole string of TikToks where women were telling their husbands Taylor Swift is only Travis Kelce is only famous because of Taylor Swift. So then some people would turn it around and say Taylor Swift is only famous because of Travis Kelce, and
best tight end in the league famous.
Yeah,
a guy that along with his brother in the Super Bowl, they had multiple segments talking about their mom. But this woman that's built like a wet cigarette made him famous.
There's someone whose market is like 15-year-old girls, 15 and under. All right, I'll be generous, 18 and under, because I know a lot of women over 18 listen to Taylor Swift.
So, I work with middle schoolers.
Yes.
And at least about 20 of them are swishies. And I pick at it because it's fun. So I walk around, here come the swishies. And I don't know too many adults that are like, well, maybe I should use the proper term right now so people understand what I'm talking about when I say swishies. When I say swishies, I'm talking about the Swifties. Taylor Swift, her fans. So now I can go back to calling her Taylor Swift and her little swishies. So I saw a post last week saying how Taylor Swift has surpassed Beyonce in popularity. It depends on the demographic.
It heavily depends on the demographic. So, heavily.
You talk about age groups of our age group, which you're 28, 30 in a week. Oof. Dog, I really turned 30 on next Tuesday. That's the crazy part. So for us,
I want to buy you a cane.
No, you're not buying me a cane. I will beat you with it. Walk over here like Master Roshi, just start hitting you with a shake. I'm not Tyreek Hill. Shut up. But for our group and even above us, they know Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Taylor Swift has been at this stage since we were in high school.
Yes.
I remember talking to talking to people when we were in high school, and this one Taylor was just strictly a country singer. Now she's a breakup song artist. I don't know what does she make music?
I don't know. I just find it very weird that I'm finding it interesting that everybody's source of I want to say inspiration, but idolization is somebody who's been through multiple relationships that have lasted. She's had a lot of partners.
Which It's I get it.
I get it. Like celebrity relationships are hard, but
Industry, when you're in it,
but
you're like
you're
that.
breaking up with people and then making albums about them is kind of nuts.
That's nasty work.
That is very nasty work.
Nasty work right there. Like I already know whenever this whole thing with her and Travis Kelsey is over with,
Like,
I already know what's about to happen. The album about to come out, and all the little kids are gonna be buying it. Get ready for her next tour, and she's gonna have her tour being played in the movie theaters. And I gotta hear about it. And I'm like, I'm just happy that the Swishies are done with football. And so I know you probably don't watch the press conference for the pay per views, PLEs.
I saw clips. You talking about the with Fastlane?
Yeah.
I saw that,
Did
and
you hear about the dumbest question that was asked?
what was the dumbest question? Oh,
This idiot
maybe. Hang on.
decides to ask who did he ask? He asked Io.
Oh yeah.
Io
Yeah. I saw
about
this.
whether she would like to see Taylor Swift at WrestleMania.
First of all,
I was so livid. I was like, I already got to sit here and listen to how much it's already bad enough I have to see her every single time Isaiah Pacheco scores a touchdown.
no, what's worse
Like
is I
Isaiah
don't know what's worse, Taylor
Pacheco,
Swift at WrestleMania or she who will not be
Carlos
named at
Dallas.
Mania.
I will probably, so I'm letting you know now. If either
Actually,
Dallas
no,
or
I'm gonna say this.
in Philly, I'm not going.
I'm gonna say this. No. I'm gonna say this.
Protesting.
If Taylor, not her, but like
She who shall not be named by her
yes,
stage name, Del Cal.
yeah. If her shows up at WrestleMania, I might go.
Oh, if her shows up,
Like if she sings like "America the Beautiful" or something on that guitar, like she does, like I might go.
If her is there, I'm going. Don't you gonna have to fight me to not go.
But if she will not be named Taylor Swift or Miss Red show up at Mania, I ain't going.
I'm almost certain that you will not see Sexy Red at anything WWE, knowing that WWE is a family friendly company. Now AEW, on the other hand,
if they show up at AEW, I may stop watching. Actually, I'm not even gonna tell that lie. If I go to an event and she's there, I may leave.
Forget my money. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Speaking of, while we're on the topic of wrestling, and before we transition back into football, because I want to talk more football, but while we're on the topic of wrestling, you and me are going somewhere in December.
Ashe.
Yeah, in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I was sold when he said that Luke was performing.
I was sold as soon as he said. I'm not gonna lie, I was sold as soon as he said Charlotte.
Well, clearly, because I need my cousins fixed.
So bro, I've only been there once.
I need my
cousins. You had the chance of going there like what 4 times?
Oh no, it was 3. Watch it. This is my 4th. Don't put too many times, but not too much now.
So like
this will be my 4th visit to cousins.
I already know what I want. Like my only question is, do I want to eat it before the show or the next day after the show?
I can tell you right now what I'm getting. I'm getting fish and lobster mac. I'm getting a strawberry banana pudding and my prickly pear drink.
I'm getting, what did I get? I got I think it was like cod on it.
Did you have cod?
It was like breaded cod. Man, let me see. Now I'm looking up the menu.
I forget what kind. It wasn't the fish I had. I don't think it was cod. I think it wasn't tilapia. I don't know what. It definitely wasn't tilapia, and it wasn't whiting.
I got some bad news. I just googled it. It's temporarily closed.
I don't want to go anymore.
Well, mind you, this is just October, so
they better open back up in the month. Because what is a brother gonna do? Even though we do have a place out here that sells the lobster mac.
I can't even get to the.
It's something McFly in Virginia Beach. Maggie McFlies, I think.
Okay, never mind. I found it. I said I couldn't even get to the to the site.
Hey, yo, shout out to the Seahawks for their game this week. Oh wait, we didn't have one.
Cuzzo's Cuisine. Oh, they have two of them. There's a Cuzzo's Cuisine too, but I think. Oh, hold on.
What week was this? Week 5. Yeah. As long as we can find the Cuzzo's Cuisine out there when we go, I'm Gucci. That's all I
Well,
care.
there is one, but it's not the same one. They have a Cuzzo's Cuisine and then a Cuzzo's Cuisine too.
It's the same people though.
Is it?
Well,
They have Cuzzo's Cuisine at Charlotte Premium Outlet Food Court opening October 2023. So
they probably just moved.
that's what I was gonna say.
Which is better because I did. That's So when we went to Vengeance Day, that's where they were, the outlet mall.
Okay, yeah. So they might be moving from that building we were in when we went to Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah, and honestly, that's probably a better business move for them too, because now if they're in the food court, that's a big deal too.
Yeah. But what did I have? I had not oysters. It wasn't flounder.
You know what? I think the fish was flounder that I had.
It was like fried flounder, or something like that.
It was fish dog.
I just remember it was like 2 big pieces of fish with lobster mac.
Oh, that fish was fried so perfect. The lobster mac was amazing. And then,
if they have. I'm looking at here. They got fried oysters, man. You have me sold on them oysters.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes down to this, it's actually on my. If you go back in my my Tell the Truth page, I actually did a vlog of when we went to Charlotte back in February, and I showed how I was eating the strawberry banana pudding.
Yeah.
And Tony is being goofy in the background, hit one of those Isaiah Cassidy jumps.
Oh yeah,
I was
weird.
I'm so happy.
You talking about the cucumber pink lemonade or cactus pear lemonade?
Yeah, the cactus pear lemonade. That's it.
Oh, I see the strawberry banana pudding and cinnamon chips with strawberries.
I have not seen anybody else sell that drink. And I know it's not a Cuzzo's exclusive.
Well, like I was saying. Anyway, we're veering off track. Ashe is going down. It's an all-black wrestling event promoted by the revolutionary Darius Lockhart.
Shout out to Darius Lockhart.
The people advertised for it, as far as I've seen right now, are as soon as I sent it to you earlier today.
They gonna show who this really is for on this day.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
I really want to. I'm like a lot of the reason I want to go too is I'm hoping to see a lot of other content creators there, so we can really start networking there too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because
here we go.
Maybe we'll see Jobber Tears there. Some other cats that I
What's that girl you ever saw at SummerSlam?
Oh, Stephanie Hypes.
Yeah,
she mad cool too.
I hope. Oh, what if we see Public Enemies? I'm trying to see them dudes for.
That'd be lit.
Yeah,
but where are they from?
I'm not sure.
They definitely sound like they're from down south though.
I feel like they're from Philly.
I can see that too.
They sound up north.
The down south of Philly.
Yeah. But so far advertised Kiera on the flyer that I sent you on Twitter, Loot is performance. DJ Steel Wheel is the DJ. It looks like Kiera Hogan's going to be there. Jonathan Gresham, Trish Adora, Darius Lockhart, obviously Aja Kong, and Darius Carter is going to be there. And then we know D'Lo Brown was announced.
Oh, I got to get a picture of him.
And then should be more people more coming.
Brown growing up.
I think Billy said he might be there.
Matter of fact, he was in the video package.
Yeah, yes, he was Billy. So it'll be good to see. December 1st. It'll be 6 matches. So
Perfect.
yeah.
I ain't stand for no 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
None of that.
Sounds like a takeover. Basically sounds like a takeover.
Right. Leave that to Tony Khan. Plus you got Luke performing. So.
This feels like something Lee Moriarty might go to.
Now, if Luke's performing, I'm wondering what songs Luke would do. He should do Woman. He'll definitely do something off the Goldmouth album. But I'm gonna have to brush up on my Luke songs. I like Luke.
So here's another question: how close do you want to sit?
I just want to be there.
You just want to be in the room?
I just want to be in the vibe, dog.
All right.
I know I'm vlogging either way.
All right. So whose car are we taking? Your car or my car? We'll talk about it.
It is what it is.
We'll talk about it. All right. And by the way, you want to get that now or later? Because we still got time. There's no rush. Yeah. But if we just want to be in the room, then there's no rush.
Yeah. We can do it probably end of the month.
All right.
And I'm about to have cornrows going down there too.
That's okay. Okay.
I've already started talking to the lady that was doing my locks, and I'm about ready to start the cornrows up.
As long as I got a fresh fade going down there.
Oh,
that's all I'm worried about.
You didn't have the fresh fade when we went up to Detroit.
All
right, so let's get back to the NFL.
Right. So while we're on the NFL, before we get to college football, there's one more thing I want to talk about in the NFL. If you notice my hashtag, Anthony, can you feel free to read the hashtag?
Glazing for Stephen A. Smith is crazy.
It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You know why it's crazy?
Well, first of all, glazing for any man is crazy, especially as a man. But that's neither here or there.
Why, Anthony? Why is glazing for Stephen A. Smith crazy?
Because he's a man.
Beyond that,
you are allegedly a man.
Beyond that, because he does. Honestly, he does what Skip Bayless does, but the only reason he gets away with it is because he's not Skip Bayless.
They're kind of on different sides of it, though. Like, and I guess that's what made them work so well, because it was, and I guess for a short period of time, the same thing with Shannon.
Shannon. What I've noticed, Shannon and all right. So one thing I noticed when I was on Twitter, Shannon and Stephen A. were basically doing the same thing. They were dogging the Cowboys. The only thing I appreciated more was because I actually listened to what Shannon had to say when it came to the Cowboys.
What Shannon played.
Stephen A. I knew was just going to spend like 10 minutes cackling in that stupid way he does. You know?
Wait, is this? Well, I thought Stephen A. was a Giants fan. You said
no. Max Kellerman was a Giants fan.
Oh,
but even Max Kellerman had used logic against Stephen A., which is probably why he didn't want him there.
Well, because I was about to say he has
allegedly. That's why he allegedly didn't want him there.
Because the Giants have been looking like hot garbage. And why in the world do they have another primetime game next week?
Well, good news is it's on a Thursday.
No. Defund the Giants ever having another primetime game.
Well, do you want to watch them on a Sunday afternoon or on a day where
I don't want to watch them here? I don't want to watch them there. I don't want to watch them anywhere. I do not like the New York Giants. I do not like them, Sam. I am. I don't want to watch them in a tree. I don't want to watch them with the bee. I don't want to watch them laying down. I don't want to watch them with the clown.
That's a lot of hate.
I don't want to watch them using the color blue. Stop putting the Giants in a primetime slot. And it's bad because they play the Bills.
They're gonna get killed.
All right, first of all, let's see. Because the fact that they've had like all but like 2 games have been prime time right now is absolutely
They
insane.
played prime time against us, and we blew them out.
They played prime time against us, and we blew them out. Hold on, let's look. So yeah, they got blew out by y'all. Cool. The next week was they won. Yeah, they won and they won. Came come back against Giants against the Niners. So no, they played all but one game in prime time so far. They lost 30-12 against the Niners, and then got destroyed by us on Sunday night, or Monday night. Now they get to play the Bills on Sunday night. Why do they get all the primetime games, bro?
I don't know.
Somebody caught what I was doing there. I'm just sick and tired of seeing the Giants. Like, there are other teams to put in primetime slots, man. Thankfully, they had a bye week this week. I'm just going down the list and seeing they have another primetime game. Because if they do, that's egregious. I think week 13 so far. Week 13, I do not see them. And didn't they play? Who did they play this week?
The Bills.
No, they play the Bills next week. I don't see them for week 13, but they had a bye this week, didn't they?
No, they play.
No, they didn't. They didn't have a bye this week. Who did they play? Because they play the Bills next week. Who did they play? Who did they play yesterday?
Panthers.
Did they? No, they didn't. Because the Panthers lost, and they lost. No, they got destroyed by the Dolphins. That's what it was. It looks like they are out of it for primetime games. Thank God, because don't nobody want that. Oh, good. I'm about to say that's better not be what I think. This is 4:00 game, 1:00 game. Ooh, they got them out the way. Good. No more primetime games for the Giants after next week. But even then, that's too many, especially for them to have scored a total of 15 points in their 3 primetime games this year. 5 points per game for my math remediation people. What else is going on?
What else?
CJ.
Go ahead.
CJ Stroud is going to be good.
You think so?
That's the one for the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be fine. I just realized that it's 8:16. Oh my gosh. I need to wrist something because my wrist is killing me right now.
Are you going to watch? Are you going to split screen Dynamite and Raw tomorrow? Dynamite and NXT tomorrow? Because I am.
I'm watching NXT tomorrow. If I watch anything, I'm watching NXT.
I'm doing both. I haven't had to do that in a while.
I didn't see anything on Dynamite that was like, oh, I gotta see this.
I do want to see Danielson and Swerve though.
That's not one that was like clamoring to see, but it should be fun.
Because it's like I don't
Swerve. I really do like Swerve, and I'm happy that he's finally getting some play. You want to go ahead?
Yo, what? He's getting some what?
He's getting some play.
Never mind. You didn't.
What did I say wrong?
Yes. Never mind.
I ain't say he was getting to play for me. You want to preview next week while we're here before we go to college?
Yeah.
So, first of all, it's tonight in the game that nobody cares about, the Packers and Raiders. You got to pick for that tonight?
No.
I didn't think so.
I don't.
Let's move to next week. Thursday, we have the Chiefs and the Broncos. Chiefs
and the Giants. Oh, Broncos. It is the Broncos. Yeah, the Chiefs.
Uh, where is this 9:30 game being played at? Are they still doing London games?
Yeah.
So you got the Ravens and Titans in London.
Ravens.
Yeah. Panthers, Dolphins, gonna be the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Texans, Saints. I think the Texans might pull this one off.
Yeah. I say the same.
It tells me the Texans are going to be close to that 500 range this year. Commanders, Falcons.
Falcons.
Commanders. Colts, Jags.
Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. The Desmond Ritter doesn't have a line yet, and yeah. So yeah, give me the Commanders.
Bijan has been dominant. Bijan.
Oh yeah, Bijan Robinson has been crazy. He's been exactly what we thought he was going to be.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, the rookie of the year race right now is pretty loaded. You have CJ, Bijan, and then HA.
Bijan's probably going to get it.
Right now I'm leaning towards HA. He's been balling. He had a monster game yesterday. Had that monster game against the Broncos. And had 2 touchdowns the week before against the Bills. So HA might get it in my opinion. Coach Jags. That's a tough one because the Colts could pull it off. Even if they have to start Gardner Minshew, which I think Gardner Minshew should be starting for somebody's team, but that's just me.
Really?
I think he's I'm gonna say he's like a lower end version of Jimmy G. He could start for you, but don't look for him to be a guy that you trust. He's a guy that you put in a position where you have an elite defense and a strong run game. And he can do the rest to get you to a Super Bowl.
Gardner?
Yeah.
I remember I had Gardner on fantasy one time and he actually panned out pretty good.
I like Gardner Minshew. Seahawks, Bengals. After the way the Bengals played last week.
The way the Bengals are not protecting Joe Burrow is not helpful. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Because if they can do what they did to DJ, and now you have, I think we may be getting, he should be off of concussion protocol by next week. So getting Jamal Adams back once again, on top of having that 1-2 punch at cornerback, because Devon Witherspoon is legit.
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks.
We could probably hit this one.
Yeah,
that's a 1:00 game, so that's in Cincy. Bears, Vikings. Shut up, Jamie.
The Vikings.
Wow, you going Vikings?
Yeah, I still don't believe in Justin Fields. I don't believe in them.
I'm going. Justin Fields has been balling out his last 2 games though. What is like 7 touchdowns, 1 pick?
Yeah, I think so.
He's been balling his last 2 games, so I'm gonna give him his credit. 49ers are playing against the Browns. Give me the Niners.
Yeah.
Patriots, Raiders. The Patriots have scored 3 points in the last 2 weeks.
Raiders.
Wait, was this the first time that Bill Belichick got shut out?
I think so. I know we handed him his worst loss.
Well, I think now y'all are the second worst loss because he got shut out.
By the way, side note.
Margin, yeah, by point margin, yeah, y'all do have it, but the fact they got shut out.
By the way, side note. And Then You Pray for Me by West Side Gun drops this Friday.
That's what's up. I need J. Cole to stop playing around with
21. Here, matter of fact, while we're on this topic, before we go any further.
21 tracks?
Huh?
You said 21 tracks?
Yeah, I was just looking at it yesterday.
J. Cole need to drop his album because
listen to the features. Listen to the features. Brother A.A. Rashid, Conway the Machine, J.I.D.
Ooh!
Cartier Williams, Benny the Butcher, Stove God, DJ Drama, Rick Ross,
Oh,
Ty Dolla $ign, Denzel Curry, Boldy James, Jeezy,
OG,
and Rome Streets.
old Jeezy or young Jeezy?
Jeezy. So,
Good talk.
so yeah.
So on the whole thing, Rick Ross. So what was it last week? I was just walking around the gym and when they were in PE, and I was just doing a Rick Ross grunt, and they thought I was barking.
They tell you to keep it down or get out.
No, it was like, why are you barking? I was like, I'm not barking. All I said was, oh. Oh. They're like, why are you barking? I was like, I'm not barking. What are you talking about?
I mean, at least you're doing that than whatever Isaiah Cassidy's doing, because that's just
Oh,
that.
no.
Because what he's doing is crazy.
I will never.
What he's doing is just outrageous.
I will never.
By the way, speak while we're on the topic.
I started doing that nationwide thing. It
Which
ran.
one?
Have you ever seen the video where the little girl was singing nationwide? Your side. I started doing that. Just at random.
By the way, the main event for Wrestle Kingdom is set. Naito's going to fight Sonata. So you should know.
Naito Sonata.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Zach Sabre Jr. and Bryan Danielson are going to run it back at Wrestle Kingdom.
Hey, Brian's been wanting to do it, so that's what's up.
Yeah.
Patriots rate. We said Raiders for that one, right?
Yeah.
Lions, Bucks. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Oh, M was at the game on Sunday, at the Lions game on Sunday.
Shout out to the Lions for actually being good this year.
Yeah.
Give me the Lions. Even though I do like the Buccaneers, I'm going Lions
here. Yeah, I'll take the Lions.
Cardinals.
Do you have Madden, by the way?
I do. I just don't have another controller.
What is it, Xbox or?
Xbox. I have 24.
Okay, I just want to know that's like one of the first things I want to do when I get in the house. Because we need to run it back. Because we need to run it back from that last one. Because
I'm going to the game Friday too.
Huh?
I'm going to the game Friday too.
Which game?
The Nancy game. Because they play Indian. No, not is Indian River.
Are they good?
Who?
Nansman.
Yeah, they're ranked 7 or 5.
I may go with you. Let's make a weekend. Let's make a night out of it. Screw it.
Well, the thing is, it was either we go to the game or sit in the house and listen to the game.
Listen to the game?
Yeah, you'll hear some stuff from the game going on.
Yeah. Screw it. Let's go. Let's do it.
I will get home from practice, walk into the house,
turn right back around and go to the game.
No, just sit in the kitchen and I'm listening to the band play.
Yeah, screw it. We can go. Yeah, screw it. We'll go. I got some red and black we can wear. I got some red and black I can wear, so I can blend in.
I got plenty of red and black now.
Actually, you want to see what I was thinking about wearing?
What?
You gotta see this.
Yeah, you got to blend in with the Warriors, man. Because your boy is a Warrior now.
Tell me this ain't dope. Tell me this ain't dope.
What's the logo at the top?
It's cross rifles.
I was about to say I figured it was something about the Marines.
That's dope. The 75 represents the year 1775. That's dope, though, ain't it?
Y'all know what the Marines were founded in 1775?
Yeah, you know that? November 10th, 1775.
You're the Marine and I'm not.
I'm just saying. There's also Google. I mean, there is Google.
I never thought to Google it.
That's dope, ain't it?
That's tough.
So yeah. Got that to wear. Consider that done.
I'll be wearing one of my many Nance River shirts.
But how much is it to get in the game?
I think it's $6. I don't pay.
Dang, that's cheaper. That's cheaper than Western Branch. And Western Branch has been kind of
I'm saying that, but I don't know.
Yeah, well,
because I don't.
you get in the games free, don't you?
Yeah, because I work in some public schools. I can bring some public schools.
So hook your boy up then.
That is not how that works. I can
It's
ask.
not how it works, or you haven't tried.
No, that's not how it works. I'm about to ask for you though.
Oh, is it varsity?
Huh?
Is varsity? Dang,
Yeah.
they're 5-1.
Who?
Nans, man.
Yeah, the only thing
Dang,
is the only game they
41.
lost is
Kings Fork in,
Kings Fork.
double overtime.
That was a wild game too.
41, 53, 40. Y'all dropped 42 on Oscar Smith?
Dog, I told you that. I was at the game. Yeah, the offense was nasty.
49 on Hickory. I mean, Hickory didn't deserve that.
How much they drop on Oscar Smith? Well, they beat Oscar Smith. This was great. My disdain for Oscar Smith has been revived.
Revive us again.
So they got 2 more games this week, and then next week is their senior night. So I might go to that one too, just to watch some of my old kiddos do their last games. Okay, $7 is what I mean.
So it's the same price. It's the same price. All right.
Because I remember at one point it was $6, but I was like, everything went up to the point where, have you bought an Arizona tea within the last year?
Just asking in general?
Yeah.
Yes.
The can.
Yeah, the like tall can. Yeah.
Yeah. How much is it?
Where I got it from, it was $1.
Them Jones. You remember how you used to say on the can 99 cents?
Yes, I remember.
No.
They're no longer $1, are they?
Like 120 something at 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Well, they don't have it on there anymore. They don't have 99 cents on there anymore.
No, because they're not selling for 99. You can't even go to Dollars. Dollar Tree used to be $1.
Dollar Tree is now $1.25.
Can they change the name of it now?
I don't think the marketing would go over very well.
The marketing already sucks because it's not $1 anymore.
The ship kind of sailed on it, and it's no sense in turning back now.
Dollar Tree.
Anyway, what's the rest of it? The rest of the schedule.
Where we at?
By the way, I'm predicting Priest Cash is in either this week or next week.
You might be right. Cardinals, Rams. Yeah. Eagles, Jets.
As much as I want to say the Jets, I don't want to lie to myself. Going with the Eagles.
I love the conundrum here. Bills, Giants.
The Bills.
And the Cowboys, Chargers.
Going Cowboys there.
And now no Chargers, no.
I mean, the last few times we played the Chargers, we've had their number, but we have some injuries. I mean, we appear to have a full line, but a full line is not really going to help us. Not that it won't help us, but it could help us.
As long as you can control Khalil Mack, you'll be all right. And y'all need a bounce back game.
Yeah.
After whatever you want to call that happened last night.
What happened was what was supposed to happen.
Let's look at college. What week was this for college?
It was week 5. So week 5 was full of some really bad coaching decisions. One of whom
bad defense.
One of whom came from, unsurprisingly, the University of Miami. Would you like to hear what the University of Miami did? Unless you already know.
I've watched it ad nauseum because I've tried to figure out So these are things that what I watched and during that game in the last seconds of the game only happens when you play Madden. That's the type of stuff that I do in Madden because I'm like,
That's the stuff I've done I've done that. I was playing a guy and it was like either tied or whatever. And what happened was this girl's still running around here with no shoes. That's crazy.
Because she's a D idiot. But no, I remember playing online on Madden 23, and it's a minute 20 seconds left. All I got to do is go ahead and run the clock out. I don't. I fumble the ball, and he goes down and scores. And then you know what happens next?
What?
He messaged me, was like, I heard all that talk you were doing. I was like, what? I was talking?
So what happened to me was I had a chance to kick the field goal at the end, but it's not that I even decided not to. I forgot I ran the ball to try and line it up, but didn't call timeout.
Right.
And time ran out and I lost. So yeah.
Like, why did you not take the knee though? In this case for Miami.
This is why I need to run back. I need to play Madden more often.
You know what it reminded me of? There was an old commercial. I think it was a beer commercial. And what happened was they should have took the knee and they fumbled the ball and the opposing team scored. And I vividly remember, and I might be misquoting, he was like, well, they should have just took the knee. Welcome to 2023. Where Miami did not take the knee, and then they lose 23-20 to Georgia Tech.
So yeah, they ran the ball on third down, fumbled, lost the fumble, and then, like you said, they ended up going down and scoring.
Did they fire that coach?
No, Mario Cristobal still has a job, just like Jimbo Fisher still has a job.
Where's Jimbo what?
Texas A&M.
What happened to Texas A&M?
Texas A&M had a chance to get to tie it up with Alabama, but it's 9 minutes left. They're down a score, 24-17. And they have 3rd and 15. They get 10. So all they need to do, it's 4th and 5. So what they decide to do is kick a field goal instead of they kick a field. They go to kick a field goal instead of going for it on 4th down. Which, if they had just gone for it on 4th down, they would have had a better shot at it. They would have had more chances to score a touchdown.
Right.
What ended up happening is they go for the field goal. The field goal gets blocked. Once it gets blocked, it gets ran back the other way for a touchdown. The only reason the touchdown doesn't stand is because the only reason it doesn't stand is because of the fact that there was a blindside block.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That was not it. That wasn't it.
I'm sitting here looking at this game and how in the world did we go double overtime? No, we went multiple overtime.
No, okay. So I want to answer your question about USC. So the way college football works is that if you are a dominant team, you have to be a dominant team. Does that make sense? You guys have the Heisman frontrunner who's set to win it. What, three times or 2 times in a row?
This will be the second time.
Huh?
He didn't win it at Oklahoma, so this will be his second time.
Okay, so he has a chance to win it 2 times in a row, and do the same thing Archie Griffin did. The thing is with y'all is your defense is going to get y'all messed up.
You don't say.
Because y'all almost lost to Colorado. Well, please wait. You didn't almost lose. Y'all were ahead that whole game, but y'all let Colorado get back in it when you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching when they got to 41-48, and there's still time on the clock. Like, and Colorado had the ball, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna tie it.
Well,
They're
this is
gonna
what
tie it up.
your defense is horrible.
And then on top of that, what also really didn't help was y'all were playing an unranked team in Arizona who had like what 2 or 3 losses or something like that. Points they're not great, and that happened. So
It's just wild that we went from 5 to 10.
but the good news is this week you have Oregon and Washington are playing each other.
We got Notre Dame.
Yeah, y'all might beat Notre Dame because I don't think Sam Hartman is the guy everybody thinks he is. He's not bad, but I don't think he's.
And you're talking about our defense.
No, but I'm also saying that offense, like that's going to be a shootout. It is going to be a shootout. But even with the shootout, I still don't think Notre Dame is going to do. I don't think Sam Hartman. I think you're going to win the shootout.
I don't get Lincoln Riley. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
I don't get Lincoln Riley.
Well, y'all got him from.
I'm thinking, trying to think. Even looking at offensively, he's produced some great quarterbacks in college. What he had? What is it? 3 Heisman winners in the last 10 years.
Kyler
Baker.
Yeah.
Heisman?
Kyler Baker and
Caleb.
Yeah. Yep.
Now look at Kyler and Baker right now.
Kyler is in the win and Baker's hanging in there.
Both are number 1 picks, and neither has lived up to the expectations of a number 1 pick.
True. Which doesn't bode well for Caleb Williams, if we're being honest.
Already shows you he's about to have a 3rd number 1 pick because let's be honest, Caleb's going to be number 1 regardless.
Right.
So, Kyler, Baker, Caleb. Kyler, Baker, yes, they're still thriving in the league. Well, Baker. Kyler is
hanging in there. He's somewhere.
Is he nursing an injury? What's wrong with Baker? What's wrong with Kyler?
I don't even know. I don't know where Kyler Murray is.
Last time I saw he had like some medical problem or something like that. I guess it's an honest to his heart. But right now he's not playing. They got Josh Dobbs. And there was just rumors out that they are planning to trade Kyler.
I mean, we could use a quarterback in Dallas. I'm sorry. That's just that was my pessimism that kicked in. I apologize for that.
I always said that Kyler should have just went baseball. Kyler
who knows? He might.
He should have went baseball the whole time. That man will probably make a lot more money than he's making now.
Oh no! Have you seen the money they're making in baseball?
Dog. If I have a son, he's playing baseball. That's how I feel.
They're making ridiculous money in baseball.
It is wild.
Kind of rude, actually. Ooh, Judgment Day.
What else is going on in college? Any other big games going on? I might want to watch that Michigan Indiana game just to see what Declan does. Does he start?
Does who?
Declan.
You said does who?
Declan McMahon.
I don't think so. Wait, well, he plays for Indiana, so maybe. He plays for Indiana.
First of all, what did he get in college? Wasn't he just with his dad when he wrestled Undertaker at LaSalle?
What?
Declan McMahon. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, Shane's son.
I was just sitting here stuck. Well, he's a redshirt freshman, so I don't know if he's redshirting this year or. No, we about to in 5 years. You're gonna have a main event match. Is gonna be the match of the white running backs. Are you ready for? No, he hasn't even gotten. He has had no stats.
You say he doesn't have any,
No.
so he doesn't start them. But I mean, like I say, it's the University of Indiana. I mean,
Now is he
what
a
does he
running back?
play?
He plays running back. So that could be, and if
What year is he in?
he is a redshirt freshman.
Oh, so he's not getting any time. Naya's here.
My girl,
It's a lot of women.
6 feet tall, 190.
Huh. A white running back. You don't see a lot of those.
I'm looking at his picture. I don't see Shane. But he was at Fastlane. Which I mean, he plays in Indiana. Fastlane was in Indiana, so it is what it is.
But
hey, Courtney,
what else is going on? Yeah, y'all should be fine. Y'all, like I said. Oh, I was gonna say, y'all should be good because Oregon and Washington play each other this week.
Oh, Oregon's going to kill us.
Oh no! I was gonna say either one. You could have a deal of shorts there of teams to beat you.
We'll probably take L's to Oregon and Washington.
Yeah. Because the way what's his name Penix from Washington is playing, that's another Heisman voter people aren't talking about. Bo Nix. Oh, by the way, Colorado beat Arizona State in game winner.
Yep.
Game winning field goal. Which shows they aren't
they're very scrappy. They will fight back.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of issues, i.e., the offensive line that needs to get addressed in recruiting.
There was an anonymous coach from the Pac-12 who said that he accused Shador of taking sacks to pad his passing stats.
Yeah, well,
that's the same look I had when I heard that. I'm like,
that messes up his rushing stats.
That's what I'm saying. Like
in college, a sack is counted against you rushing.
Right. It's like it would be minus whatever rushing yards.
Like for NFL, they don't count sacks to your personal stats. They just are negative passing yards.
Right.
So that makes no sense.
And it said anonymous Pac-12 coach, which that sounds like something. Huh?
What sounds like? Why are you scared?
No, it also sounds like something Dan Lanning would say.
I don't know who that is.
The head coach of Oregon.
Irrelevant.
He was the head coach of Oregon when he was the head coach. He is the head coach of Oregon. He's the guy who said like we're out there playing for clicks. We're out there playing for wins.
Man, I don't care what anybody says. That was a tough speech.
It's unnecessary. It was unnecessary because it was like at the same time it's like to a degree. It was unnecessary to put it this way. It's unnecessary to a degree. It was like everybody knows you're supposed to beat these guys. And who would they be? It's like who would Colorado be if they didn't have the confidence going into this game? But who would you be if you didn't humble them?
But but at the same time, you don't want them to go out there with the mindset of, oh, we're gonna beat y'all and y'all get stunned. At least get. I feel like the best way to fight back is to always fight from underneath, and so give them that underdog mentality, even though you were clear cut the favorite going into the whole situation in the first place.
I think as a coach, you should give your team every chance to win.
I guess
you know what I mean?
He did. So let's look at the AP standings right now.
Yeah.
Because I know number 2, Texas, was knocked down to 9.
Yep, after losing in that dramatic fashion.
They're the only team with a loss in the top 10.
Yeah, but it was to an equally good team in Oklahoma.
Yeah. So number 1 is still the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
2
they blew out Kentucky 51-13.
Look, that's not really a surprise. Michigan beat They
beat up on Minnesota.
Yeah, they got Indiana this week, so they're number 2. Number 3 is Ohio State. Number 4, Florida State. So that's a very
They're actually
interesting.
good this year. They're
That's
actually not
a,
disappointing this year.
if they're really good. Oklahoma's at 5.
That's good for them. That's where they should be.
Penn State is at 6.
Is Penn State still undefeated?
Yeah.
They can see if they can actually get it done this year.
Yeah. Washington is at 7.
They should be there.
Oregon is at 8.
I can't wait for that game. It's going to be in Seattle too.
Oh yeah.
I know what I'm doing at 3:30 on Saturday. What are you doing?
I am going to be probably cleaning, so watching football.
All right. Don't worry, Saturday's my cleaning day too. Well, it's going to start being.
Texas at 9, being at sitting at 5-1. USC still at 6-0 is at 10.
Y'all need to start blowing people out more because that's 2 weeks in a row. Colorado, you only beat Colorado by 7 on the road, only by 7. Then y'all beat Arizona in what was it, triple overtime?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all need to do more.
Defense to actually be good. So yeah. Good luck on that. 11 is Alabama.
Alabama's not getting. I don't care how many people want to cry and moan and complain. Alabama's not working their way back up in that top 4. I don't see it. It's not going to happen.
Competition is kind of hot this year, so I don't see it.
It's not. It's really not.
North Carolina's at 12. Wow, North Carolina's at 12.
Yeah, Drake May is the truth.
13 is Ole Miss. 14 is Louisville.
What's Ole Miss record?
Ole Miss is 5-1.
Oh yeah, their only loss was to Alabama.
15 is Oregon State. 16 is Utah. What in the world? 17 is Duke.
Duke has well, I don't know if he's still playing, but Duke is good. Duke's got something in him.
Seeing USC and Duke in the top 25 is wild, though. 18, UCLA.
UCLA is secretly good.
Yeah. Next here is Washington State.
Wazoo is pretty good. Huh?
When does college basketball start?
Should start like November. I was actually about to look that up myself.
Because I know the NBA is starting preseason already, so
yeah, nobody cares about NBA. The NBA.
Honestly. 19, Tennessee, 21. Wait, I think it's 20 yet. Did I miss 20? Oh, they're tied at 19. How? No. Tennessee and Washington State both have 19 on AP's AP News' website.
Oh, you're on the website? Hold on.
They have the same.
Oh, wow. You said Tennessee and Washington? Washington State? Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's exactly how they have it, too.
They have the same. They both have 412 votes. So I guess that's how that works. 21 is Notre Dame. They dropped down 11 spots. LSU is at 22. Kansas is at 23.
The fact that LSU is ranked again is kind of wild because LSU has been bad.
Yeah. Kentucky's at 24.
It'd be kind of sad to watch, honestly.
Honestly, Miami should have dropped out of this job.
Huh?
Miami at 25.
They shouldn't be ranked up. Not after that performance.
They don't deserve to be ranked.
They don't deserve to be ranked. What they did. What's worse? What's worse in terms of aesthetics? What's worse?
That
what the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl, or this, or the Miami.
Miami. Granted, I do know the whole argument is going to be, well, it happened in the Super Bowl. No, all you have to do is take a knee. At least you could say that you lost to Tom Brady. Miami could have just took a knee and won the game.
Shayna Baszler just took out Rhea, by the way.
Oh, give me this.
Right?
Give me
NXT rivalry.
Dang, you're right. Shayna did. Rhea took the belt off Shayna.
Yes, she did.
Give me all of this.
I miss short hair Rhea.
Yo, and the thing is, Raw has like all the side, like all the women with size. Shayna,
Yes.
Rhea,
Every
not
time I see that belt Seth has, I want it more.
Jade.
Wait, Raw's getting Jade?
From what everybody's saying, Jade is going to Raw. Did you see?
Oh my!
See Brian?
So basically, what you're saying by the Royal Rumble, the world's going to implode because Rhea Ripley and Jade are in the same ring. Is what you're telling me?
I'm going to implode. Did you see Brian Pillman's name?
Yeah, Lexus Pillman.
No, it's not Pillman. It's Lexus.
Lexus King or something like that.
Yeah, Lexus King. Which
Yeah, I saw why. Yeah, that's good.
once
That's
I
good
saw
stuff.
why, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'm interested to see what other receiving votes. They had Missouri getting 69 votes. Wyoming had 42. Air Force had 41.
Some of
Wisconsin,
those military schools are pretty good.
yeah, Air Force.
Although I will say, the Army, Navy, they run the ball too much.
JMU got votes.
JMU is good.
Shout out to the Dukes.
Why are people shocked that JMU is good?
Well, is how long has JU been in the FBS?
Not long. They were in the F. They were It seemed like every year. It seemed like when they were in the FCS, every year they were robbling North Dakota State.
Because I want to say they went to FCS championships when Justin was there.
They did.
Shout out to Justin Wellens. Western Branch class of 2012.
Yeah, but Miami should not be ranked though.
Oh no. Give it to who was next in line? Missouri. Give it to Missouri.
How Texas A&M gets 5 votes to be ranked after that performance is beyond me. Anyway, let's look at some men's basketball. Let's look at the rankings for right now.
Uh-oh.
All right, so this is the preseason. Oh wait, no, that's last year's.
Hey, the Spartan Legion and the Norfolk State is going to Tennessee State. Just let you know, Sunday I might be in here streaming and reacting to the fifth quarter and halftime for that showdown between the Spartan Legion and the
All right, so I have a question. Where do you watch those at? Do they post them on YouTube or do you find them on lives?
They're on YouTube. Like, I will hook you up with like all the people. So my go-tos are Band Raw. One, because I know Band Raw, like March with all of them.
Are they like good quality lookups or is it just
Killer Kev, Smash Time? These are really good. Yeah, it's some good quality.
Also, by the way, when I get there, are we streaming in the same room? Because I'm bringing my mic.
Oh, what kind of mic you got?
This.
That is going to be a struggle because that's not how do you connect it to it?
USB.
Yeah, that's going to be a struggle.
Yeah, it's a USB.
Yeah, it's not going to work in my, we're going to have to get you the XLR mic.
Like you have?
Yeah, so it could hop in the mixer. I gotta get a bigger mixer because I'm about to leave this mixer at church.
Okay.
So I'll probably get a new mixer next month.
All right.
What else is going on before I go eat this cake? Are they still here?
Who's still here?
Or is that Snowfall being Snowfall? Hold on, let me see if Snowfall is being Snowfall right now.
Oh, your Braves are like they're about to get eliminated.
What you doing?
Oh, so the top 25 right now, even though nobody has any rankings yet, y'all first game, because you're an Indiana guy. Our first game is against Dartmouth, and that's November 6th.
Did I tell you why I became an Indiana fan?
I feel like you have, but I don't remember.
So this was when Mike Davis was the coach. So my dad took us to the PIT.
Okay.
So that's something I kind of want to do if they have it again this year. So we went and like my cousins and a whole bunch of other dudes, they went to go get an autograph from Dr. J. So I stayed with my dad, and right beside my dad is Mike Davis. And so I told Mike Davis I was going to be an IU fan from that point on.
And you stood by that.
I stuck with it. No, I used to get in arguments with Haley.
I remember because she would wear the Illinois shirt.
She was an Illinois fan. I was an Indiana fan.
And then I remember, didn't you come to my house one day and we played March Madness?
Yes.
I used Old Dominion and you used IU, and I think I beat you.
Yes, you beat me because I was trash at that game.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe I will find it again. Well, those games are so expensive now.
What, the old March Madness games?
Yes.
Not if you go to old school.
It depends on the thing is either is high or is not there.
Like you're talking about online on the game?
Yeah.
Are you downloading games or are you buying discs?
Buying them for like because I can't get it. Nope, they don't sell like the sports games on like the older sports games on Xbox.
On the stores or whatever.
Yeah, so going to the stores because I go to old school.
You know, on Portsmouth Boulevard.
Yeah, I go to that one or I go to the one in Suffolk.
Because I was just there about a month ago, and it was why is Akira Tozawa always appearing places and walking away?
Because it's Akira Tozawa. That's my guy.
Because I'm thinking about getting a PlayStation, maybe a PS4 or 3. I can't. Not sure.
That man is scared of Shayna. Wait, Michael Cole's in the ring. Is this Jade Cargill? Jade Uso.
Wild card football 24, cricket 24, UFCFC.
I thought about getting a 64 just to play NWO Revenge. You know, I really was thinking about getting Fight Forever.
So I'm on the PlayStation Store right now, and the farther back it goes is 2016.
Was that?
I'm on the PlayStation Store right now, and the furthest back it goes is 2016.
So none of the good Maddens.
Yeah, nothing prior to 16. So that means none of the college games are on there.
If I do it, I would go get a PS2 just to get Madden 08 again.
Madden 08. So what was your favorite NCAA? Because mine personally was
06 for PS2.
I liked 08. 08 was pretty good.
06 was the I think that was when they brought in the Heisman race to the Heisman.
That was 13.
No. I'm talking older. Like this was 06. And the other thing I did like about 06 was they had a soundtrack. Like it was actual songs. Like myself and I was on that jump.
I liked 11 because of the entrances. The entrances were authentic. I love a good entrance. You know what I mean?
Because I am. You got a problem with it? Cry about it. Why is you still alive? Fix your grammar too. It's why are you still alive? And it's spelled Y-O-U, not Y-U. Why is you still alive? Why you bald? You know that's a joke that's never going down with Ricochet.
Why you bald?
Why you bald? Why you bald? Why you ugly? What kind of dumb question is that? Why you bald? Every time Ricochet does something on Twitter or X, whichever you want to call it, there's somebody in the comment section. Why you bald though?
20. Yeah, those are all the games I'm seeing.
But yeah, I think probably January I'll probably get a PS2 just so I could play like ESPN 2K5,
Yeah.
Madden 07, Madden 08, stuff like that.
Maybe it's because I'm
Down versus Raw 06, 07. No, my cousin and I used to play SmackDown versus Raw non-stop. I remember it was New Year's Day, and I only remember because this is the day
I can get Far Cry 5.
this is the day that Darren Williams got shot. When with Javon Driver, we had got back from watch night service. The first thing we do is hop in the kitchen because the game system was in the kitchen for some odd reason at this point, and fired up SmackDown versus Raw 07 and played it for the next 3 hours. And just sitting there, just like shocked at the fact that Darren Williams was dead. Because he was a Bronco, and my cousin's a Bronco fan.
Oof. No, definitely the thing we need to do. I think the first things I want to do, like I said before, is I definitely want to play. Definitely want to play. We got to run that Madden back. You remember what happened the last time we played it?
Oh yeah,
terrible offensive line play.
Garbage. I will say though, the thing with this bad is, if you think you got the ball, you probably didn't. The amount of passes that get knocked out is crazy.
What are you playing on? All Pro?
I play
All Men?
I play it on bad. So I'll throw it to the guy, and all it takes is for the linebacker to hit him, and he drops the ball. And I've had some weird drops too, which I mean, drops happen, especially if you're not like the best hands guy.
Right.
Like I hit a guy in stride and he'll just drop the ball. Like I was playing and I had a guy coming down the shallow cross, drop the ball. I was so bad because it was third down. It was third down. I was like, bruh, why? But I'm enjoying it. I kind of like.
Are the graphics good? I imagine they are.
Graphics are fun. The mini games are pretty cool. I need them to work on fixing that though. Make them a little bit more tougher.
Too easy?
Yeah. It almost is like how it used to be in the PS2 version.
Those were pretty easy. Well, at first.
I need that pocket presence one back.
Pocket presence was key.
It was easy to first go, but once you started adding extra people and it was like 2 or 3 balls coming at you, that just got tough. I never made it past the second round. I would do the second round, but never could finish the third one. But yeah, that's all I got, dog. I need to.
Yeah, I got to see if I can cram this assignment in the next 2 hours, which I think I can. But
I'm gonna sit here and watch the rest of Raw, and I don't know.
All right,
I'm probably gonna sit here and sketch up my practice schedule for tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, little pasta. Drink your water. We out of here.